So I bought a $450 gaming PC off Facebook Marketplace. And in this video, I'm going to be going over the reasons why I did it and what I'm planning to do with it and other computers in the future. It all started a few weeks ago when I did a video about unboxing and installing some RGB fans into an old PC that I had laying around because I was trying to get that computer ready to be sold on Facebook Marketplace. And I knew that if I added some RGB fans, it was going to be a lot easier to sell. Long story short, that PC sold for $350. And then when I got that cash in hand, I thought, you know what? I've always had the crazy idea of flipping computers on Facebook Marketplace. So why not do that this year and find out exactly how it goes? And that's where the adventure began. At first glance, when I saw the PC, everything seemed fine. It was a little bit dusty, but I didn't think much of it. Gave him the cash and I just took it home. However, once I got home, I started realizing that the damage was more severe than I thought, especially in the case. I mean, this case had holes that it seemed like the paint had been stripped off because a previous fan had been installed there and taken off. Then the rear panel was like completely scratched up. I mean, it had some big scratches. But I think the worst part was the front I/O of the case. The Type A USB port was just completely useless. The corners of the PC were also pretty banged up. It seemed like this thing had been moved several times. So what I decided to do was just take out the components and salvage as much as I could and just get rid of the case altogether. Another big issue that I had is that when I got home and turned on the PC and I went into the system information, I noticed that I have only gotten 16 gigs of RAM instead of the 32 that were advertised. So I decided to contact the seller. He was pretty cool about it. He said that he was gonna mail me a new set of RAM, a brand new set of RAM from Amazon, which he did, to be fair. So he was pretty cool about it, and so I got new RAM. I should have been a lot better at checking, and I should have taken the cover of the PC off when I was buying it, maybe checking the RAM sticks and make sure that I was getting the proper RAM that was advertised. I just looked at it and it seems exactly like in the pictures and the videos. And also a bummer was that the new RAM sticks that I got, the DDR4, they were non-RGB, so not like the ones advertised in the ad. And I thought, oh well, now I have two sets of RAM. I have a 16 gig and a 32 gig, so that I can use it for another build. However, it also turns out that the 16 gig RAM that was included with the initial purchase was having problems. So it was bad RAM. I ran Memtest 86 on it and it was just failing left and right. So it just ended up throwing them in the trash. So on this video, we're just gonna clean up and salvage as much as we can. And we're gonna be taking components out. So grab some popcorn, put on your headsets, and let's dive in. Gonna take them out and wash them over the sink or something. DIY. It's pretty flimsy and cheap. Whoa. And this is a 160 gigs. That's a very low capacity drive. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Now let's cruise hard. One. Two. Oh. He did say that he had bought this power supply just to put this computer back together. Looks new. No dust on it. Power supply, putting it away. I've decided that I am not gonna keep the case. Just took all the components out. I was gonna clean it and maybe salvage it, but there's no way I can fix this. The USB at the front. And also the case is just, it's not so much that it's dirty, it's just that it's a mess. It's missing some of these PCI covers. It has scratches, it's missing the leg. I've decided to just throw it in the trash. Well, I don't think I can just throw it in the trash. I'm probably gonna have to take it to the dump. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the 32 gigs of RAM, the brand new one that he sent me the next day through Amazon. That it's another 50 bucks. So let's recap. My starting budget was the $350 that I got from that old PC. Then I spent $450 on the used PC, and on parts I got $233 from the GPU, $30 for the cooler, $131 CPU, the motherboard was $105, the SSD was $46, power supply is $45, and the RAM is worth 50 bucks. So in total, I have an estimated profit of $540. Of course, this is not going to be real profit until I sell the computer that I'm going to build next with all these parts. Thank you again for watching this video, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to clean 8-bit.